this is the end of these dashboards. They'll be integrated directly into your portal. It shows many different visualizations for your school. This happens to be a prototype of 3 different schools, and this is a starts dashboard. So this takes all of your data, it puts it into the first section here. It would be your total starts. It's a 5-year trend, and then it has a 3-year forecast built into it, and you can see the numbers, et cetera, that are built into it. The second dashboard would be, or the second part of the dashboard would be your starts by school by program year over year. And the great thing about this is you can go into the individual here. I've got to keep moving the face out of there. Okay. So you can go into the, this is the school by school year, or starts by school year over year for the last 5 years for this particular industry or location. And the great thing about this tool is it's got the 5 years of actuals, and then it's got an estimate of 2019 here. As you can see, it's got the, through October was the data, or through the beginning of October, and then it estimates the rest of the year, quarter over quarter from a historical perspective over the last 5 years. And then it gives a forecast out for 3 years. We can extend it out as long as we want or as short as we want. The gradient here shows the opportunity as well as the potential risk of the start forecast moving forward. But the benefit of this tool is you can go in and say, well, let's just look at cosmetology, for example, and it will show you the starts for cosmetology as well as give you a forecast for cosmetology. So it's a very powerful tool. You can select individual schools if you want. So that happens to be just, here, let me take off the other school. So this would just be Spring Hill, et cetera. So you can see how that works. Going back to the dashboard, anything you change in there, that would show up on your dashboard here. The second part, or the third part, is your starts by school by program in a graph, which is very interesting, and it's telling because it shows you who your largest revenue contributors are to your location or to your business, broken all down by program. And the neat part about this is, say, for example, cosmetology at this particular school, you can just click on this and this level here, and then click View Starts. It didn't pop up. Did it pop up on your side? There it goes. So then you can see all the data. Those are all the starts. Those are all that's the data for that. Hang on. There it goes. That's the data for the starts for that particular location for cosmetology. Moving down just in an essence of time. So then you move down here. This has got starts by program. Oops, excuse me. By year, and it shows the gradients of starts that are the larger contributors. And again, we can go over to the we can go over here to the actual tab and see, and then you can see, okay, so here's Barber in 2019. How many starts did we have? 12. You can drill down from here as well and see those particular starts here. And to Arif's point, all we're showing here is just the student ID so that everything is protected, to his point earlier he made. So the last part of this dashboard in particular is the student future moved, the student futures. This basically just shows your timeline of how many students you have in the timeline moving forward that are going to show up as starts, and you can drill down on those as well. Let's move to another dashboard so we can keep moving along here. Second dashboard, which I think is interesting, is your population dashboard. This will help you see the capabilities of where your population is at currently. You can see the numbers there. And then again, you can drill down on those that can help you with staffing levels, et cetera. And then this gives you the counts all by, broken out by your statuses, which will help develop the rest of the dashboards. So this shows your current populations by all the different statuses. Great thing about this too You can drill down how many applications in progress. You know, it shows the full data. You know who those folks are. So that's the active population uh, dashboard. The other dashboards that I think are very helpful as we move into this into managing your population is your attrition dashboard. So the first part here, it shows you by year, by school, what your drops are. For example, you can see, Spring Hill in 2018 had 37 drops. And then this portion over here, it takes the same type of forecasting and will tell you predominantly how many drops you should have over the next estimated year and then the 2020. So the benefit of this dashboard is we use Spring Hill, for example. They're forecasting 32 drops in the year of 2000. Well, we'll use 2019, 28 in 2019. So if we go down to the middle of the dashboard, it shows you your leave of absences. This is obviously a potential contributing factor to your drops. So we would look at that school, and they said they're showing use Spring Hill 2019. They've got 2 people on LOA, so that's pretty good. But again, you can drill down on the LOAs and see who's there. And then down here are your SAP not METs, and this is another contributing factor to your drop as well. So forecasting 28 drops. Spring Hill's got 55 SAP not METs. Actually, it's a couple more than that too. 55, it's 59. And those are students that are at risk for dropping. This is an important tool, again, to drill down on so you can make sure that your forecasted drops are accurate. Let's move on to a final dashboard here that is important for everybody, which is placement. This dashboard takes the data from your system and then shows you over a 5-year trend where your placements are, or how many placements you've had, and then how many placements you have current year to date 2019. So we use Newport Richey again. They've got in 2019 23 placements so far. And when you go down further in the dashboard, it shows you your graduates. So let's see who we're using. Yeah, Newport Richey. So 2019 graduates estimated 102, and they've got 23 placements already. Obviously, this is typically a cohort-driven number, so it's probably a combination of 2018 and 19 graduates. So 112 plus 102. It looks like we've got a lot of opportunity and work here to do to get on top of those placements. And again, we can drill down on those graduates to see who all those graduates are, as well as see who's been graduated or who's been placed as well by drilling down on this capability here. Again, I'll show you so you can see how it works. Those are the placed students. The benefit of this whole package is that it has forecasting capabilities, has drill down capabilities. It gives you amazing visualization into your business without having to request SQL queries from Orbund or out of the system that you're currently in. So these are just a few of the dashboards that we're capable of creating with the data that we collect, and as we improve on our data collection with opportunities for student accounts, looking at receivables and looking at stuff like what am I thinking? Oh, I just lost my train of thought. Hang on. Your leads, excuse me. Yeah, I went to your leads for your marketing. So for example, your lead generation and your conversion. So once we start being able to get that data into the system, those are the types of more dashboards that we can be able to create and develop over the time. And so this opportunity is, in my opinion, based on my experience in history, is a huge opportunity for not only your campuses, but for Orbund and for the future of your businesses. And I look forward to being able to continue to help develop these dashboards and act as a liaison or a consultant for you to help you understand your data based on my experiences. And I look forward to spending more time and working with you. Thank you, everybody.